Hello, everyone. Welcome to the last week of April. I'm just going to explain some things here that you need to know for the week. We are finally going to be starting our spring insert, which I am really excited about. So, I'm actually going to start here in the folder with the link that you need for this week, kind of the instructions, and then I will go to the calendar and explain some things after that. So step one here, please go to the folder for this week. There's only one thing in there, just spring insert instructions. Click on it. Remember, the spring insert is like a small magazine of the spring sports pages that we will make, and then that will still be distributed with our yearbook. So I'm going to explain a lot of things here. So if you look at this document here, so I kept everyone who was originally signed a spring sport. You are still on that page. So for example, Ellie, you were assigned baseball. You still have baseball. Whoa, my highlighting just went crazy there. Sorry. But if you notice, there were enough pages, so I put you into pairs. So you're paired up with someone who was not originally assigned a spring page, so you'll be working in teams kind of to get this done, and I'll explain that more in a second. But I'm just going to go through this quickly. So baseball, Ellie and Jalen, you guys are working on. Golf, Jordan and Nevaeh. Boys lacrosse, Zoe and Dahlia. Girls lacrosse, Katie and Callie. Softball will be Lilu and Angie. Boys tennis, Faith and Kayla. Track and field will be Kate and Olivia. And track will be Cameron and Hayden. Sydney, just hold tight for a second, but I'll get you started as soon as I can here. You're going to be making like the cover to that spring insert. So we'll talk more about that individually. But I've also given you the coaches' contacts. So I gave you all the head coaches and the coaches' emails. Please reach out to coaches here for help. So here's what you need to do. Step one, you need to get in contact with your partner. Figure out how to get in contact with them. You can use social media. You can use Schoology message, use email, or if you want, just reach out to me. Say, hey, I don't have a way to contact my partner, and I will get you guys in contact via Remind or something. But get each other's phone numbers, figure out how you're going to complete the page, and figure out how you're going to split up the work. So maybe one of you will be in charge of making the actual page and the other one will be in charge of getting photos. Or maybe one of you will reach out to the seniors and one of you will reach out to the coach. I don't care what you want to do, but split it up. I will check on Wednesday. Wednesday, you have to make sure that you have contacted your partner by. That's worth 5 points. So just 5 quick points. You'll just reach out to the both of you. Just make sure you've made contact with your partner. As long as you've done it, you'll get 5 out of 5. If not, you're going to get 0. Step 2, you need to figure out the number of seniors who would have been in the spring sport if it would have run. So for example, if you have the boys lacrosse team, you need to reach out to the coach or a boy on the team and figure out how many seniors you have. And then you need to figure out photos. So you need to get a photo of every senior. Some ideas would be an action shot from last year, have them send one in a team shirt, maybe of them at home, or maybe doing workouts at home. Again, use one from last year. Or if you're desperate, let me know and we can use senior photos. But I'd really love it to be an action shot or a picture from a previous season where they're actually in their uniforms. Step 3, figure out what you're going to write by each senior. I'll explain in a second, but basically by each senior, because a lot of this spring insert page is going to be honoring the seniors who had their seasons basically canceled. You need to have some sort of little blurb. So maybe by each senior, you write favorite memories, stats, future plans, how they feel about seasons being canceled, favorite memories, really whatever. So you get that information from the seniors for the page. Step 4, you need to get highlights from last year. So keep in mind that we printed our book last year on April 20th. So anything that happened in any season in the end of April, May, or June, so like conference, section, state, none of that was in the yearbook last year. So figure out highlights of the season from last year because part of the page this year will be honoring what we couldn't get in the yearbook last year. I have team pictures from last year and I will distribute them to all of you. Step 5, you will make the page. You cannot do step 5 yet. I'll talk about that in a second. But all pages are due next Thursday at 11:59 p.m. So it's super nice. It's not like when we were finishing the yearbook and it was super stressful. You guys have 2 weeks to do this. So please take your time, gather photos, and really make this good to honor those seniors who had their seasons just canceled. I really want this to be done well, so at least they have this to look back on. The page will be graded like all other pages, so 25 points in the 60% category of the yearbook. You and your partner will get the same score unless, when I ask, I find out that the work was not split evenly. If I find out one person in the partnership did all the work and the other person did almost nothing, that person who did nothing will be receiving a failing grade. So just help each other out. I'm totally fine if one person does more than the other. That's okay, but just make sure you're both helping and that you both feel comfortable with the work that you are putting in. Some notes. Please read through these carefully. This one is important. Right now, the pages are not ready to go on the website. Rebecca from LifeTouch put in a request. They should be ready to go by Monday or Tuesday. So what that means is you can't actually make your pages yet. So I'm going to work with Rebecca on Monday and Tuesday to get everything set up. I will get that information out to you as soon as possible, probably message via Remind, send emails, but I'll get that information out. But right now, work on steps 1 through 4. So sure, you can't make your page right now, but you can collect senior photos, senior quotes, collect photos from last year, maybe contact the coach and ask them how they did last year in sections and conference and or state. So work on steps 1 through 4. Again, I have team pictures. I told all the spring sports coaches to look from emails from you, so please email them as soon as possible. I've already said that one, but a lot of you guys are asking me some questions too, so I wanted to address those. The first one is I am working with Mr. Sakela right now on several yearbook distribution options because obviously we can't have a distribution day. So you guys will be the first to know when an option is chosen, but I do not know yet how books are going to get out to people. So if people ask you, just say, I'll let you know as soon as possible. Books are still for sale. Here's the website and code. If you have more senior pictures for that senior slideshow, or let's say someone randomly responds to an email or Instagram message now, please email the pictures to me. Don't just upload them yourself anymore because I'm going to start actually making the slideshow. So please email them to me and tell me who's in the photo. Like, hey, I don't know, Faith Royce, just send me a picture. And then you'll forward it to me, and then I'll update the chart and I will put it in the folder. And then the last thing here is here's a picture, really crude drawing that I make of what these templates on the spring insert pages will look like, just so you guys have an idea of what you need to be collecting. Again, I'll make the template. I'll take Lilu's sports template, and then I will edit it a bit. But basically, the left side of the page will be the team pictures and everything from last year. And then the right side of the page will just be all about the seniors and honoring them who had their seasons canceled. So if you only have 1 or 2 seniors, you might want to find multiple pictures of each one. But if you have like 12 seniors or tons of seniors, you just need 1 picture per senior, and then you'll just have to set up your page to look good. I know this is a long video, I'm sorry, but stick with me. If you go back to the home page here then, and you go to the calendar, I just want to reiterate some dates for you. While this is loading, I'll just remind you that some of you do have some missing work, so please check that out. Everything that you need from every week is still here. I'm never deleting anything, but I just want to go on the calendar for right now. So, today you'll watch this video, you'll look at that instruction sheet I just talked through, and you'll get in contact with your partner and start working on steps 1 through 4. Okay? You'll just keep working all week on that. Make sure you at least get in contact with your partner by Wednesday and get moving. I'm going to check in Wednesday, 5 easy points, hopefully. And then you have this week and all of next week. Your pages are due next Thursday. Again, the website's not up yet. I will let you know as soon as possible. Look for that probably Tuesday. But I just wanted to get you guys started on collecting photos. So if you have any questions, please email me or send me a Remind message. I apologize for the length of this video, but I just wanted to get all this information out. I miss you guys all a ton. I'm really sad we're not going to be together again, but thank you guys so much for working hard this year. We really don't have a lot left besides the spring insert. We'll make this, and then that's really all we have to do. So thank you guys for sticking with me and working hard, and I hope you are all doing well. I miss you.